So the stage is set inside the Atatürk Stadium. The supporters here from Manchester City and from Internazionale of Milan. Stadium's seen it all before, chapters have been written here, but tonight could be special. The team from Manchester could be heading for immortality. It's 2 down and 1 to go for history. In 2007, City in the final for the second time, and Internazionale, who have won it on 3 occasions, are playing in their 6th final. Here's the first opportunity tonight for Edin Dzeko. What a big night it is against his old team. As we see Pep Guardiola, the City architect, the great Spaniard, chasing history tonight. Perfect.
Yes, they do. What they're not scared of is just clearing their lines. Yes, they want to play when they can.
Played through here to Haaland. The offside flag went up. Haaland, though, with his first chance to test himself inside the Internazionale penalty area. On it goes now to Stones for Manchester City. Bernardo Silva. Whips it in! So close to an opener.
I mean, brilliant by Bernardo Silva, but what on earth is DiMarco doing? Allowing them to run and run and run. DiMarco's just backing off and off and off. Please, you will take that all day long if he doesn't want to challenge.
Here's Çalhanoğlu bursting forward for the first time. Now DiMarco. Got a bad ball in, it's well defended by Ruben Dias. And we see again there that Internazionale prepared to get bodies into the Manchester City penalty area. Stepping in though for Inter was Matteo Darmian. And now they've got DiMarco moving forward down the left, and he really enjoys doing this.
2-on-2 in the penalty area.
Barella with the cross, and that's deflected behind. It's going to be an Inter corner, defending done by Ake. But again, it was the wing-back, this time on the other side, DiMarco causing the problem.
Yeah, DiMarco goes forwards, they leave 2-on-2 in the area. Yes, the cross is just a high-looped one. We know what
games this season for Manchester City, the engine room in central midfield, but that's intercepted out there by the busy Federico DiMarco.
Yeah, again, men forward for Inter Milan.
Brozovic into Martinez, and then the shot which came in from the Inter captain.
Yeah, Lautaro wanted to play it off wide to Barella. You can see why Brozovic took the shot on.
Rodri, little touch by Gundogan to De Bruyne. Off goes Haaland. Good play from Manchester City. Erling Haaland, good save on Haaland from Kevin De Bruyne, but the initial move that set up the Haaland chance was what we've come to expect from City.
Yeah, best move of the match. Rodri turns, strides into midfield. Nice 1-2 into De Bruyne, who puts Haaland away. Good height.
Martinez made the challenge. It's really good defending though by Ruben Dias, who's been like a Rolls Royce back there in this Manchester City team this season. He brings Kevin De Bruyne into play. De Bruyne shoots! Well, we know he's got the ability to score from that kind of range, but that was far from his best.
Yeah, I think it would have threatened Onana. Better, just up the tempo, Manchester City, a bit more space on the attack now.
The Grealish press forced the error from Darmian. Grealish a few weeks of the season, but maybe tonight could be his night right at the end of it all.
We've seen it before. People come on, make themselves heroes.
Here is De Bruyne, what can he do? Grealish felt he was coming back from an offside position.
Yeah, that pass from Kevin De Bruyne has just hindered him a little bit more, unfortunately.
It's John Stones into 2 minutes of additional time. Bernardo Silva running at DiMarco. Back out to Akanji. He's going to try his luck at Akanji. Power off the left foot, but just lacking the direction. See some of the
all Inter boys, Fabio Capello there.
And there's half-time. And that's a difficult 45 minutes for Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. Closest they came to a goal was the Haaland shot that was saved by Onana. Significantly Foden is on. What might... 10 past 11 local time. Now, is that a mistake in there that Manchester City can profit from? Bernardo Silva. It's good defending in there again. Acerbi was the man who was able to get the block in, and then Dimarco.
In the greatest respect, the more glamorous names, but no more impactful than Gundogan, especially at this stage of the season every year.
Dimarco won it back. He's been outstanding so far tonight. Gets it back again from Barella. Here's Martinez. Gundogan went in and won it back, and that's a fair chance. A good space here for John Stones. That's lovely footwork from John Stones. Here's Gundogan for Manchester City. Look at them swarm around the ball, though. The interplayers again. Grealish. Moments of brilliance. Yeah. They've been able to do it so often in this remarkable season for them. Here's Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan. That's a fierce shot driven in by Çalhanoğlu, which is blocked. Kanji finding Rodri. Quickly on him was Brozovic. Kanji's going to leave it. Martinez is in. Trouble here for Manchester City. Good save by Ederson. Complete breakdown in communication between goalkeeper and defender.
Yeah, but again, it comes from the press from Inter Milan, forcing the errors, and that's what they've done all night. And again, that's something you can't prepare for. In all the tactical plan that Pep has in his head, you can't compensate for that.
The silent prayers. It's taken short here to Gundogan and whipped into the box and headed on, but headed over by Ruben Dias. Here's Rodri. A little bit of space now on this side for Bernardo Silva, and he's got the overlap as well here from John Stones. Stones able to whip it in, and that's steered behind by...
No yellow cards, get everybody behind the ball and let's start again. Clever tactics if you can get away with it.
Well, they've just beaten for strength, but he gets onto that ball, and here he is, playing it through. That's outstanding, defended by Bastoni. Kanji for City. That's a lovely little ball in. Bernardo Silva, tight angle, pulls it back, coming onto it now to shoot. Yeah! Score! Rodri! Manchester City lead in the Champions League final! And that's a huge goal for Rodri. And the Manchester City supporters have gone absolutely mad. Such a big goal, such a big moment. And Manchester City take a giant stride towards the treble. What a big moment.
Oh yes, Rodri steps up to the mark. Sheikh Mansour seems happy. First game in 13 years, and they work it really well. Akanji puts in Bernardo Silva, pulls the ball back, falls perfect.
Now Brozovic. Header came in from Çalhanoğlu, and then Dumfries was challenging. Lukaku's in there. Dimarco there as well. Oh, it's in the bar. Dimarco hits Lukaku, I think. Still not clear. It will be now.
He does it, Lukaku.
How on earth did they not equalise Inter? An astonishing passage of play.
Incredible. He can't believe it. Two headers, one off the ball.
Season, they're fantastic front runners, and as Steve says, Inter now have to find a different way to play because they can't just sit back now.
Can't sit back.
Here's Martinez. Yes, they are. Lukaku shoots straight at Ederson, and that's a big sigh of relief from behind Onana's goal at the end of the Ataturk, and that needed to be a better finish in that. If you're a Manchester City supporter, Rodri after 68 minutes. Here's Phil Foden on the move. Phil Foden saved! Well, that's a vital save for Onana, but what an opportunity for Foden. The initial little burst and the bit of skill to get it. Plays it through here for Foden. On it goes to Haaland. They're swarming around the ball in there to try and keep them out. Foden gets a foot in. Bernardo Silva. Super play from him.
It's a foul, isn't it? They can't resist it, can they?
Yeah, no patience there.
None at all. He's running
across in the middle. It'll come now from Gersons. It's a deep one. It's too deep for everybody. Kept alive here by Bellanova. Still they wait in the middle. Brozovic flicks it in. Gersons coming in. Gets it. Oh, what a save!
Save goal.
What a save!
Oh my word!
That's an unbelievable save from Ederson. An amazing moment for the Manchester City goalkeeper. Has that moment just secured the Champions League?
I don't even know he knew he saved it. I think it just bounced off his leg.
I don't even know what happened there.
I think it was Lukaku with a header. Back from Gerson's, Lukaku, point-blank range.
Towards it. I mean, it's astonishing.
That's because you have to move your feet.
I know, but you see goalkeepers stood rooted, don't you, sometimes? Here's Lukaku. Shot by Lukaku, but they'll take that, Manchester City. They will take that.
Absolutely, they'll take a shot like that. Really.
Kick taken by Federico Di Marco and headed away in there by Diaz. There's the shot off the outside of the foot from Barella and wide.
They always fade wide, cut right across it outside the right foot.
There, apart from the corner taker, Di Marco delivers. Glanced off! What a save, Ederson! I think it was Robin Gersons. It's a brilliant save again. Yes! And they've done it! They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, three times the champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete! The greatest story in club history has an ending, and what a final chapter! Rodri with the goal, Ederson with two outstanding moments, and Pep Guardiola is a European champion again. There's a blue moon shining over Europe. And Ilkay Gundogan raises this famous old trophy high. Manchester City, the European champions, history-making treble winners. They've reached the promised land.
Finally facing it all, fearless.